It really does reduce that risk of escalation. What I'd like to do now is just look at a couple of different pieces of the legislation that we look at in terms of enforcement and regulation. The first one being the Environmental Planning and Assessment Act, and this is what Andrew was talking about before with development consents. So we've got the DA conditions and all of those conditions that are placed under you through that process. Unauthorised works or use. Sometimes people use a premises without the consent that they need, or they do work without consent. Creating new rooms, knocking up smoking rooms is a big one we see every now and again, particularly since the smoke-free legislation came in. Doing those things without consent is certainly what we look at there. And fire safety. Fire safety is a really, really big issue. You need to make sure all of those fire exits are kept clear and those sorts of things. They're not broom storage cabinets and stuff like that. Yet again, the key point at the bottom for you, if you buy a business, you inherit the DA. Okay, the DA sits with the land, with the property. So if someone has had the business before, the development consent that they've got is the one that you'll inherit. You can lodge a new DA or a Section 96, as Andrew was talking about, to modify it, to change it, to upgrade it. In fact, that's one of the things that we'll often be talking to operators about. They don't like a particular condition, or they've since found that something they said they were going to do in their plan of management is really quite onerous and is of no real benefit to anyone. Change it. Apply to change it. Put in the applications and go through the process and have them changed, rather than just ploughing along, hoping no one's going to pick up that I'm not doing these things. Because if it generates a complaint, we pick it up in one of our routine inspections or regular inspections, it might become an issue for you.